We are playing a UEFA Champions League match, but each team will have its legendary players. At the beginning, we will choose Manchester United because it has gathered many legends. At the same time, we will adjust the group stage of the UEFA Champions League to include Manchester United, along with Ajax. Napoli will participate because it has historical legends, Diego Armando Maradona, in addition to Olympique Lyonnais, who had many historic players, and let's not forget Chelsea, who I had to put in the Spanish League so they could join the Champions League. This is currently the group stage of the Champions League, and this is Manchester United's lineup. They have gathered the best players in history alongside the current players. We still have Pogba, George Best, Vidic, Park Ji-sung, even Solskjaer, and more on the bench. Of course, all the players are between 17 and 18 years old to deliver a legendary performance. Other teams also have historic lineups like Arsenal. We have players like Thierry Henry and Mesut Ozil as well. And Patrick Vieira, the legendary midfielder, along with Campbell as a centre-back, and Kolo Touré, the Ivorian defender, Bakary Sagna, and the legendary goalkeeper Seaman. Chelsea also has a historic lineup, but they've put them all on the bench. I don't know why. Drogba. You have Marcel Desailly, Ricardo Carvalho, Juan Mata, Eden Hazard, Essien, Ramirez, Lampard, Cech, and other players. Willian is also present. And of course, FC Barcelona with its historic lineup includes Ter Stegen, Koeman, Mascherano, Carles Puyol, Iniesta, Xavi, Lionel Messi, and other players. And of course, we can't forget Real Madrid, which has a historic lineup featuring Di Stefano, Ronaldo the Phenomenon, Zidane, Roberto Carlos, Fernando Hierro, and Casillas as well. And last but not least, Bayern Munich. Featuring Gerd Müller, Franz Beckenbauer, and Manuel Neuer, Michael Ballack sits on the bench alongside Ribéry, Philipp Lahm, Toni Kroos, Jerome Boateng, Schweinsteiger, and Lizarazu. I think we're absolutely ready to start our journey for this season. I will switch between the clubs to see each team's performance individually. At the beginning, Manchester United will face Manchester City. Of course, indeed, Manchester City's historic lineup is literally their current lineup. But with Carlos Tevez on the bench, David Silva should be there too, and company is present. Will the version of Manchester United outperform the current Manchester City? Let's see. Oh wow, City won on penalties and the score was 2-2. Giggs scored as well as Eric Cantona. In the next match, Manchester United will face Fulham. We'll start with George Best as a starter and Wayne Rooney will get a chance in this game. The win should be simple for Manchester United, winning 5-0. Wow, really a loss. How? 2-1, what is this? Manchester United is currently in 20th place. The last match we play with Manchester United is against Brighton. Will it be Manchester's first win or not? 3-1, David Beckham scored 2 goals. And now indeed we move on to training the historic Liverpool lineup. I have just officially arrived to coach Liverpool FC, and this is the lineup for Liverpool FC. All the legends sit on bench. And this is the historic lineup for Liverpool. You have Fernando Torres, Barnes, as well as Xabi Alonso and Steven Gerrard. Honestly, even the bench is really strong. Indeed, Sadio Mane is also there. The first match will be against Manchester United. Wow. Can Liverpool's historic lineup beat United's historic lineup? Let's see. Wow, a 1-1 draw in this historic match is good. Even though Manchester United played with 10 men, the match still ended in a draw. And now we have a match against Nottingham Forest. I think it's a relatively easy match, and Liverpool is supposed to win, right? 3-1, actually. Fernando Torres scored twice, and Liverpool won in the exciting match. And now we will go to one of the most important matches in the Champions League. Liverpool is facing AC Milan in a rematch of the 2005 final and the 2007 final. I really don't know why. Maldini is on the bench, but that's the Milan lineup. There are so many legends. Why are they on the bench? I have no idea, honestly. Let's see who wins. Milan or Liverpool? In an exciting match, Milan win 2-1. Shevchenko and Frank Kessie. Look at the bench. Ibrahimovic, Ronaldinho, Gattuso, Nesta, Cafu. They should start. Manchester United won 6-1, my god. It's indeed time to take on a new challenge and coach Barcelona. I have officially arrived at FC Barcelona. We're still at the beginning of the league season. Barcelona is currently in second place, and Atletico is at the top. I had to put Chelsea in La Liga so they could participate in the Champions League. This is the Barcelona lineup. We have Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, Lionel Messi, Suarez, Rivaldo, Alba along with the legendary bench, and we have placed Lamine Yamal. We have Neymar and Mascherano, Laudrup and Stoichkov. Barcelona will play against Getafe. I think Barcelona will crush Getafe with a 5-goal win, 5-0. It ended 3-0. Iniesta scored 2 goals and Suarez scored 1. The next match is also considered easy in the upcoming fixture against Osasuna. Barcelona wins 4-0, Messi, Suarez, and Laudrup. The important thing for me is Barcelona's experience in the Champions League. They'll play against young boys. Can Barcelona win against young boys or not? That's the question. 1-0 thanks to Lionel Messi. The next upcoming match will be versus Deportivo Alaves, and the score is currently 3-2 in favor of Barcelona. The next match will be against Sevilla, and Barcelona wins 4-1. Xavi is the star of the match. And now the very important match against Bayern Munich is indeed crucial. We have historic lineup of Bayern against the historic lineup of Barcelona. Who might possibly perhaps win in this particular case? Barcelona or Bayern Munich? The score is tied 1-1, with Mathieu and Lionel Messi scoring. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. The historic lineup of Barcelona against the historic lineup of Real Madrid. Hello, where's Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo is with Manchester United, but there isn't a single legend from the club. Why? Let's see what might happen. Barcelona wins 3-1, which is very natural since Real Madrid is playing with the current lineup. Stefano on the bench and Ronaldo the Brazilian on the bench. At the moment, Barcelona leads the Spanish league by 5 points over Atletico Madrid. Now we move on to a new team, which is Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal's lineup is truly amazing and historic. Sol Campbell is there, Dennis Bergkamp is there, Thierry Henry is also there, even Mesut Ozil is on the bench, man. Of course, Arsenal is currently at the top of the English league with 21 points and is facing Newcastle United. But before this match, it's time to find out who the league's top scorer is so far. The top scorer is Barnes with 10 goals and Gary Lineker has 9 goals. And the player Akram Afif certainly scored 7 goals. Well, indeed. Wow, the ranking of the best scorers is very exciting. Let's see what will happen in the first match. Will Arsenal win? Arsenal won 3-0. Oh my god, Arsenal are really strong. Now we have a difficult and historic match. Inter Milan faces Arsenal. The group standings are now as follows. Juventus is the leader. AC Milan is in 3rd place. The standings are somewhat logical. So, can Arsenal really win or not? The score is 1-1 with Eto'o scoring for Inter Milan. Wow. The Inter lineup is indeed amazing. Snyder is there. Maicon. Wow. In the next match, Arsenal won 3-1. Against Nottingham, the score is a draw. Against Porto, Arsenal emerges victorious once again. Now let's move on to Paris Saint-Germain, which has a historic lineup that is its current lineup because it doesn't have a strong history. Now there's a match between Paris and Lyon. Lyon used to have a historic lineup in the past and was a strong team. Paris's lineup: Okocha, Blaise Matuidi, Makelele, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Zico Man as a club legend. How? Of course, Lyon has Karim Benzema. And on the bench we have Joffre, Gomis and others. Paris Saint-Germain wins 2-1, with Juninho scoring for Lyon. Naturally, Juninho was famous for his free kicks, as he scored many of them. I have officially arrived at Chelsea now, and honestly, I think their lineup is considered the strongest. There's Drogba, Juan Mata, Michael Essien, Ramirez, Desailly, Azpilicueta, and even Eden Hazard is there. Reece James, the legendary goalkeeper Peter Cech, we haven't forgotten Frank Lampard. Of course, we placed Chelsea in La Liga, and surprisingly, they are ahead of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now they will play in the Copa del Rey. And they won 5-1 against Espanyol. Wow, Balmer scored an incredible hat-trick. They beat Real Betis 3-1. They won versus Leganés 4-2. Now it's a strong match, Milan against Chelsea. It's a tough match, to be honest. In the end, Milan ultimately won, despite Theo Hernandez's red card. Right now, it's a very strong match. Real Madrid is facing Chelsea. They have met several times in the Champions League in 2021 when Chelsea defeated Real Madrid and won the Champions League. And in 2022, Real Madrid beat Chelsea. They also faced each other in 2023. Let's see who will win. Real Madrid 4-1. Wow. Chelsea is now facing Arsenal in a highly anticipated London derby. I think Chelsea will win because their lineup is very strong, but Arsenal is ahead. Champions League standings are strange. Chelsea is in 23rd place, so they will play a playoff game to qualify round of 16. We have Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City. Their ranking is bad. Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. Wow. Real Madrid is currently in 7th place and Barcelona is in 5th. The leader is Juventus. Honestly, I'm excited to come and see the Juventus squad, which is leading the Champions League at the expense of all the clubs. And this is Juventus's lineup. Their lineup's strong, but shockingly Morata tops their striker history. Of course, the league leader is AC Milan, unbeaten. Juventus wins against Sampdoria with a score of 3-2 in the cup tournament, and they also beat Como 1-0. And now we come to one of the most important matches, Juventus against Inter Milan. Inter has a historic lineup, and Juventus has a historic lineup. Who will win? It ended in a 3-3 draw. What a match. Del Piero scored 2 goals, and in the end, he settled the draw in this match. As for the Italian league, the top scorer is Shevchenko with 32 goals in 25 matches. Samuel Eto'o has 25 goals from 25 matches. Gabriel Batistuta with Fiorentina, Kaká, Diego Armando Maradona, Roberto Baggio. What a great tournament. Player with most assists, Ricardo Kaká, then Roberto Baggio. Buffon kept most clean sheets, and Socrates got most red cards. It's indeed time to go to Naples and see what Diego Armando Maradona can do. This is Napoli's lineup. They have Zola, Hamsik, Maradona, and the Argentine Ezequiel Lavezzi. I'm really impressed with their lineup, but will they be able to compete? Their team played a playoff match to qualify, and they actually won 7-1 against Celtic. Over the 2 matches, Manchester City beat Chelsea 7-3. Absolutely wow. In the round of 16, Barcelona faces City, Napoli versus Borussia Dortmund, Milan versus Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid versus Liverpool, and Paris versus Bayern Munich. These are strong matches. Let's see what Napoli can do. In their first match, they won against Como 4-2. And in the Coppa Italia, they won against Monza with a score of 3-1. Now Napoli is facing Inter. Honestly, I expect Inter to win. Inter actually won 3-0. Oh my god. In round 16 of UEFA Champions League, Napoli faces Borussia Dortmund. Borussia has a strong lineup with Lewandowski, Rosicky, Marco Reus and Aubameyang, Kehler, Hummels and others. Borussia clearly actually won 4-0. It's time to train Bayern Munich and see their historic lineup as well. Honestly, Bayern's lineup is one of the strongest in this video, but the shock is that they are in 4th place in the league. At the moment, this is the scorers ranking. Cesco in 1st place, Gerard Müller in 3rd place, Frank Ribery, Thomas Müller, Robert Lewandowski. Honestly, I am very excited to see what Bayern can do. The first match was against Bochum, and Bayern Munich won it 5-1, with Gerard Müller being the star of the match. Now they're up against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. In the exciting first leg, Bayern Munich won 4-2. Now it's the second leg. Will Bayern Munich win again? The result is a draw. Bayern qualifies for quarterfinals. The group stage ended. Real Madrid, Juventus, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Borussia, and AC Milan qualified. Bayern Munich won against Union Berlin with a score of 2-1. We can't finish the video till training Real Madrid. This is Real Madrid's lineup, Di Stefano and the Brazilian Ronaldo. Real Madrid is second in the league, 6 points behind Barcelona. There is hope for Real Madrid to win. The top scorer is Rivaldo, and the best creator is Rivaldo. In the first match, Real Madrid won 4-3. The next match is in the semifinals of the Copa del Rey. 7-1 for Real Madrid. Oh my god. Now against Valencia, Real Madrid wins once more again. Now it's the highly anticipated quarterfinals of the Champions League against Juventus. Can Real Madrid beat Juventus or not? Okay, Real Madrid is winning. Figo scores and the Brazilian Ronaldo didn't score. Barcelona also wins against Bayern. Real Madrid wins against Alaves with a score of 3-1. Now it's the second leg against Juventus, and Real Madrid won the first leg. Can they qualify? Real Madrid wins thanks to Zidane, who scored against his former team Juventus, and Madrid qualifies for the semi-finals along with Barcelona, Inter Milan, and AC Milan. We're talking about the Italian and Spanish semi-finals. There's a 1-point gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona. These are the results of the round of 16 in the Europa League. Honestly, there aren't many strong teams, but there are Tottenham and Real Sociedad. In the quarterfinals, Lazio won and Roma won, reaching the semi-finals. In the Conference League, here are the teams that reached the semi-finals. The big shock is that Barcelona is facing Madrid in the semis of the Champions League. I was hoping for a final between Real Madrid and Barcelona. The competition in the league is still strong. Real Madrid wins against Athletic Bilbao. Now the most important match, the final of Copa del Rey, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's time to watch the match from inside the stadium. So the matchup between Barcelona versus Real Madrid, I'm very excited. In the 25th minute, a chance for Real Madrid through. It was a good chance for Figo. A chance for Madrid through Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Goal for Ronaldo. Goal for Ronaldo. Goal for Ronaldo. What Ronaldo doing is impossible. New attack for Madrid. Chance for second goal. The second one is official. A chance for the third for Real Madrid. Cross, but it was saved by Koeman. 55th min and a penalty for Luis Figo. He score. The goalie saves. Amazing save by Peña. Clear that Madrid is looking to score the third with a nice header, but it was weak. A chance for the third for real. The third, but it's offside. Wow, the score is now 4-0. How? Where are the goals, guys? Wow, it's indeed Ronaldo, the phenomenon. Wow, Ronaldo carefully passes the ball. Wow, Figo, oh my, wow. 5-0 against Barcelona. The score is 7-0. What is this? Figo will score the 8th goal. Figo, no. This is the result for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich and Barcelona, the 8th. Wow. 8-0. Referee, kindly blow the whistle, please. Oh my god, 16-0. What is this? Something's wrong with the game, guys. Look, impossible. There's something unnatural going on. Fix this. This is not normal. In the 89th minute, Di Stefano scored. In the 89th minute, Ronaldo scored. They face each other in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Barcelona revenge or Real Madrid win again? Real Madrid won 3-0. Real Madrid is currently at the top of the league standings. After the previous match, Luis Figo now has 11 goals in the Copa del Rey, and Real Madrid wins against Celta Vigo. Inter has hoped to overcome their deficit for the final, but for Barcelona, it's not possible. Can Barcelona make a comeback or not? That's the question. Honestly, I don't think so. 2-2 draw and Barcelona out of the Champions League. And Milan wins 1-5. Final is Real Madrid versus AC Milan. They are the two teams in history that have won the UEFA Champions League the most. The competition is tough in the league championship. Can Real Madrid win the league, or will it be Barcelona or Chelsea? Now Real Madrid is facing Barcelona in the league, and Real Madrid officially wins. Real Madrid wins against Real Mallorca 4-0. The second to last match in the exciting football league ended in a 1-1 draw. Now the last match in the league against Real Sociedad. In the end, Real Madrid draws 3-3. They might lose the league because of this draw. Oyarzabal is the top scorer and Luis Figo is second. Where's Messi? The question is, who won the league title in the end? Real Madrid won against Barcelona by just 1 point. The competition continued until the last rounds. Real Madrid won the Spanish Super Cup and won the Copa del Rey. And now they have the Champions League final, allowing Real Madrid to achieve the historic treble. Manchester City won the English League in the end. And the shock is that Manchester United sits at 8th place, Paris Saint-Germain won the French League, and Bayern Munich won the German League. But the question is, who won the Italian League? AC Milan won with 104 points without any losses. Surprise, Milan actually won the league unbeaten. Can Real Madrid defeat Milan, who hasn't lost in the league? That's the question, Real Madrid or AC Milan. Let's see, Real Madrid wins, Figo scored a hat-trick. Real Madrid won is the strongest. Hit like button and subscribe channel. If you want to watch another similar video, you can watch it by clicking here. Goodbye.